Hi everybody, today I want to talk about something that is called analysis paralysis when it comes to figuring out what is best for you to lose weight, and also just a slight little physique update because I have my first ever fitness competition coming up June 29th. That's a week after my 40th birthday, so let's just go ahead and get started. Stick around. Okay, so one thing that I noticed that is a difficult thing for people when they want to lose weight, when they want to lose body fat, is they get into something called analysis paralysis. I'm sure you've heard of this before, where basically you're researching and researching and researching, and this could be real research that you're doing by looking up peer-reviewed journal articles. If you don't know what those are, then that's okay. I'll leave a link to one interesting article below and you can kind of see what it looks like. It's pretty dense. It can be pretty overwhelming to look at those. Or you might be looking into some videos about research, which is something that I try to do and Dr. Michael Greger does, and he's fantastic. He's from nutritionfacts.org. If you are not yet into what he does, I highly recommend that you click the link in the description box below to nutritionfacts.org and go and check out his stuff, because he has so much great information. And you might be, looking around other articles on the internet. Now, I do want to sort of give a little bit of a warning about these articles on the internet that just aren't based in anything. You have anybody can write an article and put it on the internet. Absolutely anybody. They don't have to have any credentials. They don't have to have done any research themselves. Usually you have the problem of people just parroting things that they've heard before. So one parrot says one thing and then all the other parrots say, oh, okay, we're gonna say what the main parrot was saying, and nobody's actually doing any research themselves. So for example, the idea that coconut oil is great for your cognitive health, it might be, but there is absolutely no research justifying that. None. So when you find articles like these on the internet, just be very careful, because just because it's on a web page doesn't mean that it's accurate at all whatsoever. Please, please be careful. Anyhow, regardless, when it comes to looking up all these things, I know why you're doing it. I know why you're going on these websites. It's because you want to know how you can most efficiently lose weight. You've tried other things before. You don't want to waste your time trying things that don't work. That can lead you into a long time of simply trying to analyze what to do instead of actually doing something yourself. Believe me, I have been there, and I understand the struggle. The struggle is real. I get it. But it's important that you take steps to actually do something. That was one thing that I did when I first started this channel. I did not know what I was doing. I did not know which was the best way to lose weight or body fat, but I did know that I was sick of being where I was. So I finally decided to make myself my own experiment. I tried to do things in very safe ways, so I'm not saying do anything extreme or wild or crazy or anything like that, but I wanted to try things that were not going to cost a whole ton of money and that were practical for my daily life. So what worked for me is, I'll put it in this corner here, and you can see that video. What worked for me really was doing a whole foods plant-based diet. That worked really well for me. I have switched in between doing low carb whole food plant-based and doing high carb whole food plant-based. Oh my god. I found that whole food plant-based really does work well for me. Unfortunately, because I am training for a competition, I am not doing the whole foods. I am doing plant-based, but I'm doing the protein shakes. Protein shakes are completely not necessary if you're not trying to build muscle, by the way. They just really, really are not necessary. So if you're trying to lose weight, you're not focused on building muscle, I really highly recommend that you stay away from protein shakes. They are not necessary at all. And I also had to kind of switch it up. I had to do 5-2 diet, which is kind of doing a little bit of an intermittent fasting type of thing. And you have to switch it up every once in a while because your body gets used to what it is that you're doing. That's one reason why I really like going between the whole food plant-based keto and the whole food plant-based high carb. I really like toggling between those two, but if you do that, you can't do it day to day, like, oh, this day I'll do this and this day I'll do that. No, you need to do it for a period of time, you know, probably weeks on end. That's going to keep your body guessing and working and all of that jazz. I've also really learned through this competition prep the importance of calories. I just didn't really have an appreciation for it beforehand, but essentially if you're not using your calories, you're gonna have storage issues. You really are. And if you want to know kind of whether you should start off on a keto or a high carb, and if you're interested in doing whole food plant-based, I have a video about that, and I'll put that right up here as well because it explains the difference between the two. That's a long video, but I'm hoping it will be very helpful for you. It's based on a lot of research. All right, finally, I'm just gonna do a little check-in for my physique. And by the way, if you want more consistent, frequent updates on my physique, how I'm doing in this competition prep, please feel free just to follow me on Instagram. I post a lot more frequently there because I don't have to go through all this video editing and all of that, which just takes a lot of time. So my Instagram handle is just Jessie Xylea. That's it. And I'll leave that down below as well. All right, quick physique check, just a bicep check. I'll just do this for you real quick. I hope you can kind of see what's going on there. It's definitely better than it was before. Hold on. Let's do the other side. So that's kind of how things are going. I'm pretty happy. I'm stronger than I've ever been, and I'm really proud of myself. And I don't mind saying it. All right, everyone, so don't suffer from analysis paralysis. Go ahead and just dip your toe in the water. Go for it. Try something. See if it works for you, and give it a little bit of time. You know, don't be impatient. I know that people really want to be efficient, but it's worth it to at least do something. Give it a go, and then if it doesn't work over a period of many weeks or many months, well then either adjust it, just tweak it a little bit, or try something completely new. You know, don't be afraid to jump in the water. All right, everyone, I hope you're having a great day whenever you're watching this. Please give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment or a question below. I will get back to you as soon as I can. Subscribe if you haven't already done so, and I will see you in the next one. Until then, ciao. The struggle is real.